I think I've had pain in my hip area for about 10 years and not realised what it was. And I used to horse ride, and that was getting increasingly difficult. It's like a sharp, stabbing, sort of gnawing pain, just general discomfort. And I think loss of movement and rotation in the hip as well. So I stopped riding and it didn't seem to get any better. So I decided that I was going to come and see Mr. Young and just see what was causing this pain.
When you see patients for the first time, you have to first of all make the diagnosis. And often in hip arthritis, it's fairly obvious what the diagnosis is. And therefore, if you have someone like Nicola, I know that the chances are, if she were to have her hips replaced, she would get back to her Morris dancing, which was important to her, get back to horse riding, and left alone, she's not going to be able to do that. But we've got an opportunity to allow that to happen.
It was all very seamless, very smooth. Had the x-ray, came back downstairs and then was called in to see Mr. Young, and he had got the x-rays up on the screen, ready there, and we went through what was the problem, and it was arthritis in both hips. So he recommended that I had both of them done together. I had complete confidence in him from the start.
Part of the consultant's job is to make sure that the team around him is actually working as he wants them to do and to the best of everybody's ability to make this a journey that is as good as it can be. And actually the surgical bit is just one bit in the middle of that journey.
Everyone was lovely and was very pleasant, and when I went off to the operating theatre, I didn't even think twice about it. After the operation, I woke up and the pain from the hip had gone. The pain that I had got in my groin and at the back of my leg, that had completely disappeared. And the recovery has been incredibly easy. Every day movement got a little bit easier and I could do a bit more. 3 months on, you wouldn't know I'd had a double hip replacement.
The team is the whole thing, because I know the hospital gets feedback all the time, and I know that people talk about the Nuffield outside, and when they're recommending it to each other, when they're talking about their experience, they talk about the consultant, but they also talk about the Nuffield experience, and that whole experience has got to be good. And so I think the hospital does strive to make it better.
I felt as if I could start and do my hobbies again. So I'm back ladies Morris dancing, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll be back on a horse too.